Okay, so we are about to do example 5 from the Trig 1 notes, and it reads this: to the nearest foot, find the length of the hypotenuse of a right triangle if one of the acute angles measures 20 degrees and the opposite side measures 410 feet. So right away, I know that I need to think about, in terms of this angle here, I need to think of this as the opposite. This would be the adjacent, and no matter what, opposite the 90 degrees is always the hypotenuse. So we have to think about what we have. We have the opposite, and we have the hypotenuse here. So if we go back to our SOHCAHTOA, and you're probably getting tired of that, but we just keep saying because we'll never forget it. We want the one that has opposite and hypotenuse, and that looks like this one right here. Opposite, hypotenuse. We don't want that one because we don't need the adjacent, and we don't have the adjacent, and we don't need either of those two. So let me erase those. Okay. We'll just get rid of all that too. Okay. And we'll go back to our thing. So let's do that. The sine of 20 degrees equals, well, the opposite is 410 feet over the hypotenuse, which is x. And remember, I can put this over 1, and I can cross multiply. I'm going to get x times sine 20 degrees equals 410. So I'm going to divide by sine 20 degrees. And whatever I do to one side, I do to the other. Okay, so there it is there. And I'm already in check your mode. I'm just going to write it here and put I told you in the last example how to do it. I'll say it, but I'm not going to write it. Mode, third line, highlight degrees, press enter. Now you're in degree mode, and this will work. And when you do this, I'll get my calculator out here, but I'm going to type in 410. Well, I'm having a trouble here because the calculator battery literally just died, so I'm just getting a different calculator out. So I'm going to type 410 divided by the sine of 20 degrees, and the answer is 1198.76. And the problem was they actually said to the nearest foot. So I'm going to say that's basically 1,199 feet. So I'm going to say this is 1,199 feet. Okay, there it is.